Hi there! Today I'll be showing you how to back up MySQL databases on Azure Database platform using AhsayOBM. Ahsay makes database backup seamless with full protection for MySQL database on Azure, as well as integration with Google Cloud SQL and Amazon RDS, and support for on-premise MySQL servers. Many assume Microsoft safeguards their Azure-hosted data and databases, eliminating the need for third-party backups. But relying solely on built-in redundancy can lead to skyrocketing storage costs, especially with long-term retention settings. Imagine losing critical files due to accidental deletion, data corruption, ransomware, or hackers, especially when there's a major outage on the Azure Database platform. It can disrupt your business operations significantly. Worry no more, as Ahsay has you covered. To learn how to back up your MySQL databases on Azure Database platform using AhsayOBM, let's go to my screen and get started. We will begin by creating a backup set in a quick, easy, and hassle-free way using the AhsayCBS Web Management Console. First, log into your OBM user account using the AhsayCBS Web Management Console. Go to User, open Backup Set, and click the Add button to create a new backup set. Before proceeding, check the names of the databases you aim to back up. To do this, you have two options. 1. You can use a utility such as MySQL Workbench to connect to the MySQL instance on Azure Database server. Click the Add button and enter the credentials to connect to MySQL. Once connected, under the Management section, open Data Export and you'll see the list of databases available. Or 2. If your Linux backup machine has MySQL client utilities installed, you can log in as root to the Linux CLI machine using an SSH client. First, go to the bin directory or to the directory where MySQL client utilities are located at. Connect to the MySQL database server. Use the following command. Enter the password. After successful access, use Show Databases command to see all the available databases for backup. After confirming the databases we need to back up, go back to your AhsayCBS Web Management Console. Select MySQL for the backup set type, then rename the backup set. Our backup solution ensures consistent MySQL backups using MySQL dump utility and real-time data streaming for speed and efficiency, all without disrupting users. Then select Linux for platform, scroll down and select Azure Database for host type. Enter the MySQL instance ID for the hostname of the database on Azure Database. Then proceed with the port. 3306 is the default MySQL port. You may change the port value if your MySQL database instance is set up using another port. Then enter the login ID and password. Starting from version 9.15, AhsayOBM includes the required versions of MySQL dump for Cloud SQL databases. This eliminates the need for manual installation, saving time and reducing backup issues caused by incorrect client versions. For backup source, under Other Selected Source, click the Add button to add a backup source. Manually enter the directory path of each database you aim to back up, and click the Add button to continue. Repeat the same step if you intend to add other sources as well. After entering your desired backup sources, click Next to proceed. For backup schedule, we'll enter the hostname to use the computer name for the scheduler. You may use the default schedule provided, but for this, we'll create another one. Click the Add button, rename it, then configure the schedule as desired. Click the Add button again, then Next to continue. Click the Add button to add a destination. Tick the checkbox for AhsayCBS, then click the Add button. As we only have a single backup destination, leave the backup mode on default with sequential. Then, click Save. You can now see here the newly created MySQL backup set. To proceed, click on the backup set and select the duplication. The duplication is enabled by default. It removes all duplicate data blocks from your backup. The default settings are the optimal settings for the duplication and will result in up to 60% savings in storage space and costs for database backups. It will also reduce network bandwidth usage and will allow for faster backups. Meanwhile, the retention policy determines how long deleted or modified databases are stored in the retention area before they are permanently removed. every time AhsayOBM runs the backup job. Any previously backed up databases that are subsequently modified or deleted on the destination are moved to the retention area, where they can still be restored. For this, we'll use a simple retention policy of 3,690 days. This will provide extra protection and security, allowing us to recover more than the maximum allowed retention period by Microsoft Azure Database. Next, go to the Other section. Check the temporary directory and configure accordingly. We will keep the default settings for compressions. For encryption, we have to enable it from AhsayOBM on the Linux CLI machine after we have created the backup set. Scroll down and you'll see the section of File Viewer. It is recommended to enable the File Viewer to simplify the process of checking your data back up from a Linux CLI machine. Tick off the checkbox to enable the feature and click Save. To proceed with the backup job, log in as root to the Linux backup machine using an SSH client. Use the cd command to go to bin. Before running a backup job on the newly created backup set, you have to set up the encryption key first. To do this, start AhsayOBM by running the configurator. As we already have a user account, enter 1 to log in. Enter the login name then password. As the MySQL backup set was created on AhsayCBS Web Management Console, we have to set up the encryption key first. Enter Y. Enable encryption key. You will be asked to choose an encryption type. Enter 1 for default, which is the most secure option as it uses AES 256-bit encryption technology and a randomly generated encryption key made up of 44 alphanumeric characters. Take note, once you have selected the encryption settings and your backup set is created, it cannot be changed afterwards. If you need to change the encryption settings, then a new backup set must be created. Your data will have to be backed up again from scratch. Then quit to continue. Enter 8. From here, use the sh command to run the backup job. Before pressing the enter key, make sure that you have entered the correct format of the backup set as it works case sensitive. The backup job has started. You might need to wait for a while before the backup job gets completed. The duration will depend on the number of databases you selected to back up. After the backup job is completed, a line will show Backup completed successfully. Go back to your AhsayCBS Web Management Console and reload the page. With an Ahsay logical backup, you now have the benefit of flexible recovery across MySQL versions and operating systems. Open File Viewer for this backup set and click the MySQL folder to check if the selected databases have been successfully backed up. And that's it. Your MySQL database on Azure Database is now backed up with AhsayOBM. Cloud platforms offer scalability and convenience, but data loss can disrupt operations, drive up costs, and harm your business reputation. An independent backup gives you full control, ensuring 24/7 access to critical data even during outages. Protect your cloud assets and stay ahead of the risks. Achieve your ultimate goal of complete data protection. Secure, reliable, affordable. Ahsay. Keep your data safe with us.